Hi everyone, today we'll be making a couple of iconic cartoon characters in The Sims 4. And the first one that I'll be making is Strawberry Shortcake. She is the main character from the cartoon of the same name, and I kind of remember it from childhood, not that much. I just thought that she'd be really cute to make, but I will be focusing on this version that I'm most familiar with. I kind of did like the redesign that they did at some points, where she looks a little bit different and she's like quite cute in that as well. But I think from my understanding, the 3D version that's kind of the most recent is quite horrifying to me, a bit icky, so we're gonna be staying away from that. So let's focus on this one then. So let's get started with this random base, and let's just get rid of everything. And I think I'll start with the skin tone first. So let's give you a pretty light skin tone, but maybe like a little bit more beige looking. I think this is kind of pretty much spot on the reference photo that I'm looking at. And I definitely need to round out her face. I think that she would have a really cute, very round face. Not really that much chin, which maybe will look a little odd on a sim, but I'll try to make her as cute as possible. I'll just give her like really thin eyebrows because we won't really see them from the hair anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But let me pick the eyes, some beautiful big round eyes for her. And even this is kind of actually on the right track because I need them to be kind of straight on the bottom and then rounded up top, but just trust the process. You know what, let's just put some skin details on her so we can kind of work a little bit easier. Oh wow, she's looking even scarier now. Okay, we'll figure it out, don't worry about it. Maybe I can give her something that's a little bit more soft, and I think that she would have really soft features, so we are kind of onto something. I want to give her a really small nose because she does look like she would have one, and I think that it needs to be pointed downwards, maybe up a bit, so we can give her a bit of her chin back. And she does have extremely thin lips, so I guess that this kind of is on point, so I might as well actually keep it. But she does have a cute smile, so let's make her smiley like that. Maybe I'll just fill this out just a tiny bit. I mean, I think that she's turning out cute, but I have a perfect hair in mind for her, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to deal with everything else. This is the hair that I was thinking, so she's already looking so much better. And she has a very, very pink cheeks, which is something that I can definitely do even more so like this, and then we'll add a bit of blush as well. But I want to give her also eye overlay to kind of just smooth everything out. And another thing that I want to add are these little like extra mouth corners. Oh no, but that gets rid of her blush. Okay, I think that we will actually have to keep the blush. Speaking of the blush, I'll give her a bit of extra so she's all cute and rosy. I just maybe want to give her like a little bit of lip gloss just so she's looking, at least she has a little bit more going on. Oh my gosh, she's turning out so cute. Next thing I want to add is a little hat on her, which is kind of the staple. It's like the thing about her, which is a little bit difficult to do because I actually don't have something like this. So this is kind of the closest that I can do. And let's make it white now, and then we'll improvise with strawberries somewhere else, which I know isn't ideal, but it is what it is. We'll have to deal with it. And her body, I want to round her out a little bit, maybe even change her body presets. Do something like this. But now we can dress her, and it's a relatively simple outfit that I need to do, so it's not going to be that scary, I don't think. But the trouble here is finding a shirt that's kind of perfect, because it is very simple, but at the same time I feel like I don't have something like this. I might have to rely on base game, which is a little bit unexpected, to be honest. This is as close as I can get. It is pretty close. I wish that the stripes were a bit thicker, but it is what it is. So let's move on to jeans, and they need to be like pretty long jeans that are cuffed at the end, so not like that, but something closer. Okay, maybe not to this. Oh, these would have been really cute, but they kind of clip a little bit, so I'll try to find something a little different. Oh, these are pretty perfect, and they do have like a jean looking swatch, and they are covering like fully the ankles and everything, just like the original, which is absolutely amazing. And for her shoes, I think I want to put her in like maybe just simple Converse, but I do need to make them yellow. I don't really know what kind of shoe she is actually wearing. It's a little bit difficult to tell because it could be something like this, but the color isn't quite right. So let's go with these. These are pretty similar, and I can actually give her like the little jacket around her waist, which is really exciting because I feel like she's gonna look really spot on. Oh my god, here it is, and I can make it red. Oh, that's really interesting looking with my shader. I think I'll have to put like the pattern on it just so it's a bit easier to look at. But now the most important part is figuring out the strawberry situation, because she's currently strawberry-less shortcake. So I need to figure that out. I think that we did get some strawberry earrings with Cottage Living, so I can definitely give her those. And hopefully that's going to be good enough, because I don't think I can really add that much to her. But maybe, at the very least, I can change the color of her hat to maybe be like more pink. So I think that that's kind of matching a little bit better. So that's our strawberry shortcake all finished. Let's give her a couple of traits. Well, to be honest, I actually don't remember what the cartoon is about like at all, so I'll just make her good by default because I'm pretty sure that she is. So that's just my motivation there. I'll also make her a foodie because I mean she is named after a cake after all, and I will make her love the outdoors because I'm pretty sure that she is like into, at the very least, taking care of her strawberries or whatever. So by the same logic, I think I'll make her maybe a chef or a garden person. Oh, maybe I should have checked. I actually don't know what she's like doing in the cartoon. I'll just make her a little chef because she is a cake, right? So this is our strawberry shortcake all completely finished, which means that we are moving on to our second cartoon character that we'll be making today, which is one of the Care Bears. I think that their name is Grumpy. I just chose this one because I think that I can improvise this one the most. It's definitely going to be quite interesting because it's the most like abstract one that I'll have to figure out. It's not really a person. So let's get started, but let's make you blue then, maybe a little bit darker, because I think that it is kind of supposed to be more like dark blue, even like fully dark blue. That's not even enough. And I know that I want to make them kind of fully rounded out, so I will change the body preset and just completely round it out even more if I can, and immediately just make the head like bigger and wider, so we have like the shape pretty much covered. And also make the jaw like not really strong, just so they're like mostly rounded. Well, you actually are supposed to have some little eyebrows, and they are supposed to be black, which is going to be probably kind of odd looking with everything else being blue, but it is what it is. We'll keep them this way, and then I'll try to figure it out somehow. And the eyes are, I think, black with maybe a bit of blue in there, but I'll just make them black so it's a little bit easier. And the shape is kind of similar to our strawberry shortcake, where they're like flat at the bottom and then more like rounded at the top. But there is a different reference photo that I'm also looking at, and it has actually the opposite. I think I'll go for that just because to like go for more variation and to express the emotion a little bit more. And we also need to give you a bit of a itty bitty nose that's looking kind of like a little heart. Oh, that's so cute. We'll just flatten it out a little bit like that. And the lips are also supposed to be like super thin, and you are kind of frowning. I don't know how I feel about yassifying a Care Bear this much. Maybe I shouldn't go with this skin. And I want to try something. Since this sim is supposed to have like a white patch here, what if we gave you a bit of vitiligo there? It's not really visible, but at least it's kind of showing what this sim is supposed to have. And I think I'll do the same for the body if I can put it on like the stomach area. Well, this is the closest that you can get. It's kind of good enough, I think. But let's try to pick the hair. I think this is going to be the most difficult part because I want to have the hair represent the bear ears. Well, we have something like this, but I would like them to just be like pure. And I'll actually have them be white, and then I have like a custom little thing for the hair colors. So just trust the process. It's looking a little odd, but we'll change it. Well, the closest that I can get is this, which is actually pretty good. I just wish that we didn't have the front pieces, but I'll leave it and we can do the blue thing that I talked about. Something like that is like pretty spot on, isn't it? And we can do a little bit of makeup. This one has black lips, so I could do something like this just to make them kind of like that. Maybe, I don't know, it's a little bit weird, but just go with me on this one because this one's kind of difficult. And for the nose, I think I have some like nose little shapes. Oh, I do. I don't know if there is a heart, so maybe, oh, I don't think I'll be that lucky. I think that all of these are just the same thing. Oh no. You know what? I'll just give her like a little thing on the nose just so she has something on the nose. And I just noticed that I can give her a bit of freckles because the bear has like little freckles around the snout. So that's definitely coming there. And now for the outfit, I need to find something with like a little cloud, which probably isn't going to be, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, which probably won't be easy, but this is amazing. I don't even have to look for anything else. So ideally, I kind of want to have something that's just blue as well, just something super neutral blue. Something that's like basically invisible. You can't even really notice it, but I don't think I'll be able to do that because this shade is so specific. Maybe we can just go with white. Oh, but what if I just had an idea? What if we make you like super super fluffy to go in that like fuzzy little bear direction, because I have some like really fluffy pants for that. These, I never get a chance to use them. I don't think that the blues will match. Yeah, they definitely don't match, but let's go with that. That's so cute. I think I have to give you kind of like big shoes so they represent the big bare feet. Oh, these are kind of cute, and they're not like too in the way, and they're like cute and just like adorable, so I think I will keep those. So this is our little bear finished as well. So let's give you your traits. So of course I'm gonna make it gloomy, but again, just like Strawberry Shortcake, I actually don't remember much of this cartoon. I know that I watched it as a kid, but I'll just give you good because I'm pretty sure that you are. And maybe what else could we do? Maybe just a bit of a loner, because I'm just making up a personality here. I'm sure that you're just good in general and you definitely care about other people around you, so maybe just like big happy family. You just want everyone to be happy even when you're not really. So this is our grumpy Care Bear all finished. I think that she's absolutely adorable. And the final cartoon character that I'm doing today is Johnny Bravo, and the reason is quite simple. He's simple to do and I'm not good at male sims, so let's get started and just get rid of everything and just do like a really hunky sim here, right? I guess that's just kind of the point, isn't it? Again, I don't remember much about the cartoon, so I really just picked really good ones today. All of them I have no idea what they are, so I did a great job, didn't I? But let's just make your legs a little bit skinnier because you kind of do skip on leg day. But the picture that I'm looking at, he has like a bit of a bump here, so let's give him that at least. This dude is like all about, you know, getting the girls and looking good, as much as I remember. Not very appropriate for children. Now when I think about it, not gonna lie, that's kind of interesting. But let's try to square his face out as much as possible. Mostly the chin, I guess. Just make it like super square, super big. Let's not like cross into the handsome Squidward territory, but kind of like there. The eyes honestly don't really matter that much because he's gonna have his sunglasses anyway. I think I'll just make his eyes blue based on nothing, just the vibes. I think I'll just give him the sunglasses actually immediately, just so it's kind of like easier to work with him. And I think I have some sunglasses that are pretty much identical, like these. I mean, they should have like a flat top, but it doesn't really matter. I see in some pictures that he actually does have like really skinny black eyebrows, but I'm not gonna be doing that to him. That's just too mean. Like that a little bit, so you can't really see them, but they're there. I'll make his lips quite thin because he doesn't actually quite have lips, so I'll just have them be that way and chisel his cheekbones a bit. But let's give him skin details and we can definitely make him super yassified. One thing I know I definitely want to give him is this little smirk that is just so fitting for him. I want to chisel his cheekbones a little bit further, so let's give him that. Whoa, I don't want to cross into handsome Squidward, but that's pretty fitting, honestly. And now for the hair. Oh, let's see, I need to find something kind of big. So this is kind of along the lines. Which color though? Kind of like there. We could go with like actual yellow, which is technically closer, but I don't want to do that to him. But maybe if I take custom content off, we'll have a bit more luck because base game hairs are quite large. Oh my god, this is pretty perfect, isn't it? This one's a little bit more styled. I think I will actually have it be that one. And I gave him a tiny bit of facial hair just so it kind of makes his jaw a little bit more apparent. And dressing this man is going to be easy. I just need to give him like a black t-shirt with cuffed sleeves. I think I have one just down here. Oh, I do. And I need to find some jeans. They're basically like basically exactly like this, yes. But I decided to switch to these because I just didn't really like the belt. He's not really supposed to have it. And the shoes are looking kind of like this, but not really. I doubt that he's actually wearing that. So maybe something closer to boots like this. Okay, never mind. I actually did love these pants a lot more. So that's our Johnny all done. Let's give him a couple of traits. I'm definitely gonna make him a bro and kind of romantic. And I don't know what else to do with him. Maybe just like active, because you gotta keep up this body. But let's just make him into like a little serial romantic. So that is our Johnny Bravo all finished as well. So let's do a recap. This is our Strawberry Shortcake. I think that she's absolutely adorable and she's just so accurate. I absolutely love her. Then we have our grumpy Care Bear, also looking so beautiful. Definitely mostly improv, but I think I did a good job. And then our yassified Johnny Bravo. So let me know which one was your favorite and did I do a good job? I tried my best. Maybe I should have picked some characters that I was was a little bit more familiar with, but it is what it is. At least this was pretty fun. But you can also suggest some characters in the comments below if you want to see some of them in The Sims 4. But thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos like this, and I hope to see you there. Bye!